Developing tonight, the LA County Aviation Commission held a meeting tonight over safety concerns at Whiteman Airport. This comes after a small plane clipped power lines and crashed into a Pacoima parking lot last week. NBC4's Macy Jenkins was at tonight's meeting. She joins us now live with more details. Macy.
Well, Kathy, we expected to hear from several people who were in favor of shutting this airport down. Instead, every single person who stepped up to speak and address the commissioners gave their own reason for why they wanted to keep the doors open.
The truth is that the community does want this airport badly.
Whiteman Airport in Pacoima under scrutiny after a pilot was seriously injured when he hit power lines and crashed upside down in a parking lot last week. But the Whiteman Airport Coalition, made up of local aviation officials and neighbors, say
any accident that's happened has nothing to do with the airport itself.
LA County Aviation Division Chief Jason Morgan says the FAA and the NTSB are still investigating what caused the crash. But in the meantime, the airport manager went door to door distributing flyers with information about mental health resources and insurance claims for the community.
The airport is safe. We are operating the airport in a safe and compliant condition. We're inspected annually by Caltrans, the FAA, right, etc.
Last week, Councilmember Monica Rodriguez called the airport poorly managed and reiterated calls to close it due to repeated plane crashes. County Supervisor Lindsay Horvath calling on Public Works to take immediate actions to improve safety conditions. The coalition says it too wants to see upgrades to keep the airport operational and keep the more than 20 businesses and 400 jobs alive, along with a myriad of youth programs.
Lindsay Horvath has stopped us being able to access FAA funds to improve the runway, the taxiways, the tower, the equipment in the tower, just many things around the airport itself.
I urge you guys to please, with all respect, get this money for this airport.
In 2024, LA County launched a study to determine whether Whiteman Airport should close and what might replace it. That's expected to wrap up later this year. But aviation safety expert Steve Cowell argues against shutting it down, saying the airport is safe and generates $110 million a year.
It's a crucial airfield. It supports LA County Fire, CAL FIRE operations, and so forth. What is going to resolve the problem is a matter of working with the controllers, working with the airports, and managing the airspace to a greater extent.
Now, we reached out to Horvath's office tonight to specifically request information about that frozen FAA funding. They referred us to her statement from last Friday. No mention of money, but it asked that the FAA conduct a full review of the air traffic control operations. Now, tomorrow night, there is a community meeting that is planned to discuss environmental and safety concerns regarding the airport. Reporting live here in Pacoima tonight, Macy Jenkins, NBC4 News.
Macy, thank you.